but wisdom lives in the gap between what they say and what they've proven. Real change isn't measured in words but in consistent action over time, the kind of time you've already given them to do better. Their sudden epiphany about your worth didn't come from introspection, it came from inconvenience. They're not mourning the loss of you, they're mourning the loss of what you did for them, the emotional heavy lifting, the ego stroking, the unconditional tolerance of behavior that should have had consequences. Here's the hard truth: people don't fundamentally change unless they experience irreversible loss. And even then, most don't change, they simply adjust long enough to regain what they miss. The moment you take them back without demonstrated transformation, you reset the relationship to factory settings, where you give and they take, where you hope and they disappoint, where you lower your standards while they push boundaries. Your power now lies in becoming a closed chapter rather than a recurring character in their drama. Not with anger, but with the quiet certainty of someone who's finally learned their own value. When they reach out, you'll notice something revealing. Their messages focus on their loneliness, their needs, their realizations, still centering themselves in a narrative where you're merely a supporting actor. The healthiest response isn't explanation or accusation, but simple non-engagement, because anything else invites debate about your worth that should never have been up for discussion.